The first requirement is your valid passport. Your passport must be valid for at least 3 months after you return from any Schengen area. Number 2 requirement, to print out of your duly filled and signed application form. So here is the example of this form. You can download, print, and fill in by your hand, but it is better if you are going to fill in online in German embassy website. So itong pinapakita ko guys, ito yung site na yun. Pupunta kayo dito sa FeedX and you need to fill in this form online, and after that, save nyo and print this PDF form. Take note, bawal to PN because of the barcode. Number 3 requirement is your 2 biometrical passport photos. 1 photo must glued to the application form, and for the second photo, the embassy will take it for your visa. Later will be returned to you. Number 4, visa fee amounted to 75 euro. But take note guys that if your spouse is a German citizen or EU national, visa application for spouse visa is free. Ang magbabayad lang po ng 75 euro is those spouses of a non-EU national. Number 5 requirement is your PSA birth certificate. PSA documents do not need to be authenticated by DFA, so there's no apostille needed. But foreign documents which were issued in foreign countries, or for example in Germany, must be legalized or have apostille on it. Documents that are not in German or English language need to be translated by a translator. Number 6 requirements is your marriage certificate. Foreign documents which were issued in foreign countries should be legalized or have apostille. Documents that are not in German or English language need to be translated by a translator. For example, I got married in Denmark. Before I applied for spouse visa, I had first our marriage certificate legalized and have apostille in Denmark. And number 7 guys, Senomar. So this is only applicable if your marriage is not yet reported in any embassies or in PSA. In other case, if your marriage is already registered and reported in PSA, you don't need to pass your Senomar, but instead, your PSA Index Certificate CRS Form number 5, Advisory on Marriage, or your Report of Marriage document. Take note guys, Senomar should not be older than 3 months. And number 8 requirements is your divorce or annulment paper if previously married. Only valid divorce and annulment paper are accepted in the embassy. And if you are a widow or your spouse already passed away, these are the requirements for you. Marriage certificate of your previous marriage or PSA death certificate of your deceased spouse. And number 9 requirements is your A1 German language certificate, which is mandatory for spouse visa application. Here are the valid institutions where you can do your German language examination and have your certificate with you. We have Coity Institute, USD, TELC, TESDAF, and ECL. I think in the Philippines, we have Coity Institute and TELC. And I remember before I got my certificate in Coity Institute. And your German language certificate should not be older than 1 year. Or else you need to take the examination again and have a new certificate for your spouse visa application. That is exactly what happened to me when I applied for spouse visa. My certificate is older than 1 year, but instead of retaking my examination in Coity Institute, I had my examination at the embassy at the day of my appointment. And number 10 is your obligation paper. It's a kind of German documents that shows support or sponsorship. These papers show that your husband have the full responsibility to you. Gan hindi ka po nakakakuha ng residence permit dito sa Germany because spouse visa have just 3 months validity. So within that period, dapat makakuha ka po ng residence permit dito sa Germany, or else you need to go back to the Philippines and reapply again for spouse visa. And 11, passport copy or residence permit of your spouse. Kasi syempre, curious din sa embassy kung gaano ba kagwapo si asawa mo. Charot. It's either passport copy or residence permit, but I would recommend to pass your husband passport copy. Scan lang po guys, hindi po yung original passport. Number 12 is invitation letter. Your spouse needs to write an invitation letter explaining the reason why he is inviting you to Germany and the reason why you need to migrate ASAP. 13 is your flight ticket. So this time you just need to have one-way ticket. So lesser expenses because spouse visa means you will be here in Germany for a long time. So isang way lang po yung ticket na ipapakita mo. Wala na pong back ticket kung kailan ka uuwi ulit ng Pilipinas. And number 14 is proof of your travel health insurance. Kasi hindi po automatic that once you got married, you already have the right to claim also your husband or wife insurances. It takes time po to have your own health insurance pagdating mo sa Germany under your husband name. So it's good that you also have your own private insurance when you move here in Germany, guys. Kasi spouse visa, you just have 3 months. If you fail to have your residence permit, you need to be back in the Philippines. And this insurance should be valid in all Schengen member countries, with minimum medical coverage of 30,000 euro. Must cover the entire period of the individual's intended stay in the Schengen zone. Must cover the expenses which might arise as a result of the individual's death. Must cover emergency medical expenses and repatriation. And once you have obtained all the necessary documents, please register for appointment here. So I put here the link so para makita nyo and para madaling sundan. So let's copy and paste. Spouse visa belongs to long-time national visa, so I will going to scroll down. Family reunion to spouse. So I will give you time, guys, to read it by yourself because it is so many for me and medyo hinihingal ako this time, guys, kasi ayun, may blessings na dumating si Lord sa akin and ayun. In this site, meron tayong tatlong pagpipilian. National visa for all other purposes, employment, but we are not there. National visa for family reunion, to spouse, children, and marriage. So, nandito tayo, guys, belong sa number 2. And so, we will click continue. And after that, guys, ayan, basahin natin mabuti what is stated here. Ayan, some rules and other information. And after you read all and you understand, dito sa left side, may new appointment. So, click this. Ayan, either one of that. And nandito ka na, guys. So, you need to fill in all of this box with your personal information and be sure that all are correct, including the spelling and the dates, the number and letters. Ayan, especially your email address. Kasi sa email, guys, dyan ka makaka-receive ng any information or update from the embassy. If mali yung email na nalagay mo, you cannot have your appointment. Hindi mo siya ma-receive. And here, guys, sabi ko nga mandatory ang A1 language certificate. So, kailangan mo din siyaan ilagay if what kind of language status you are, A1 or you doesn't have. Because if you declare that you doesn't have, maybe your spouse visa will get denied or still bibigyan ka na lang ng visa, but the moment you arrive here, you need to do your examination because kailangan mo yan pag kumuha ng residence permit. Also, guys, residence permit need A1 certificate. The processing can take up to 12 weeks as soon as the application has been approved by the German authority. The embassy consulate will issue a national visa for the first 90 days of the intended stay. This is a kind of misconception, guys, that when we say we have spouse visa, we can stay for a long time here in Germany. No, spouse visa just have 90 days validity, and within this day you need to apply for your residence permit, or else it will be expired and you need to go back in the Philippines. So let's go with the summary. So for German family reunion visa requirements, you need to have your valid passport, 2 printouts of your duly filled and signed application form, 2 biometrical passport photos, visa fee €75 if your spouse is a German or EU national. It's free, you don't need to pay something. Number 5, your PSA birth certificate. Number 6, marriage certificate with a apostille and legalized if married abroad. Number 7, Sedumar without report of marriage. or PSA Index Certificate or Report of Marriage if once your marriage is already registered or reported in PSA. Number 8, divorce or annulment paper if previously married. Number 9, A1 German language certificate. And number 10, your obligation paper. Number 11, passport copy or residence permit of your spouse. Nakalimutan ko lagyan ng wife. Number 12 is invitation letter. Number 13 is your flight ticket. And number 14 is your health insurance. If you like this video guys, don't forget to like the click button, and if you are not yet subscribed, subscribe in my YouTube channel guys para ma-notify kayo if I have new videos. I hope this video fed you with a lot of information, and thank you guys for watching and good luck for your visa application. So kung meron kang tanong, type mo lang po dyan sa comment section.